Today I'm going to be switching out a subframe cross member with upper and lower control arms. I was able to pick this one up at a junkyard for 65 bucks with the upper and lower control arms on it, which is a pretty good deal since the cross member itself is about 200 bucks brand new, and the upper and lower arms are about $60 to $70 a piece at an auto store. And this is the reason why I am doing that today. Here's the underneath of this car, and as you can see, that is completely rusted out and broken off. This is my son's car. I picked it up at a used car lot a year ago, and for 700 bucks, not bad. Still in good driving condition and everything, but I think it's a flood car. It's pretty rusted out underneath here and everything. Well, I got it braced up, and so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull this off and put the newer one on. The one I got is from a '95 Mitsubishi Eclipse RS. You can get them off Eagle Talons, the Sebring Coupe, I guess, and a few other makes carry the same subframe cross member. But as of right now, I've already started. Let's see, it's not too bad of a job. You have a nut there it's holding on, nut there it's holding on both sides, and then the upper and lower control arm nuts and bolts. Pop those two out. I've already broken them loose on both sides. Basically that's it. You pull them four out, the whole thing should drop down. This one doesn't have any brake lines hooked to it or anything. As you can see, it's pretty rusted out, and I'm hoping it should. I'll put a jack on there, and once we go loose, drop it right down. So I will show you that when I get to that point. Alright, one thing I didn't say, the only things I'm using on this is a 17 millimeter half-inch wrench and socket, 18 millimeter socket, a nice pry bar, a torch, which is laying on the ground, jack stands, and some Mr. Wrench, liquid wrench to loosen everything up. And that's about it. That's all I've used so far. It's actually shouldn't be too bad of a job. Everything's come loose, and I'll show you when I drop it down. Okay, I got all the nuts and bolts out. Got Jack holding that cross frame up right now. All I gotta do is pop the two bolts out of the lower control arms and then lower down. I'm just going to use a punch to do that with here. And good to go. Alright, all pins and everything's out. We're going to go ahead and lower this jack down and see if she comes down with it. And there she comes. One side. There's the other side. And there she is. nasty old rusty thing. We're gonna replace with that nicer newer one. We can see where it's rusted out there. There she was. The reason why I noticed that it was rusted out, because as you turn the corner or hit any pothole or anything, the whole back of the car would do this on the driver's side, jump sideways. And so we decided to jack it up and take a look, and I was like, whoa, look what we got here. But you can see this is in pretty bad shape. A lot of rusted out. There's a big hole there too. We're going to replace it with this one, which is in much better condition, much better shape. And no holes, no big rust spots. And I will show you after I eat some lunch right there, yummy. And I'll put it back in. Go. Okay, I got all parts to put it back. I got all the new piece together. I'm going to slide her up underneath here with my floor jack. Like this. I'm doing a one-person job here. So, slide her up under here. We're a little crooked. I'm try to get her in place and jack her up there. Pretty close there. I'm going to get it to where the lower control arms are going to be level, and then I think I'm going to put those pins in first, and then raise her up to the ceiling and put the crossmember bolts in. Okay, she's through. I'm just going to slide the nut on here and lightly tighten it down. We'll come back, tighten it down later. After I okay, let's get the other side. All the way through. And I'm going to put that on real quick. Make sure I put it on the right side. Temporary in there. Just going to go up in there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to jack this up. Jack it up into place. I'll crawl underneath there in a second. Make sure it gets up in there. Getting close. once we get up there, I'll make sure these. Okay. Alright, now let's get push through it here. Those are up in the holes. And that's the way we do a one-person job. Jack. You know, I just saw my lock nut sitting, or lock washer sitting here. So take this nut back off. Put my lock washer on there. Don't forget that. That's finger tight. You know what? I'm gonna get me some oil just to put on these threads, and we'll move from there. I'm just putting a little 3-in-1 oil on my threads here. These a little rusty. There's one. That's if you're ambidextrous. To get both sides. There's two on this side. I'm gonna push that up through. A little bit on that. Put the love on there. Tighten that down a little bit. Make sure I get the right one on there. I think this is one that goes on there. Yep. That one's on there. I'll hop on the other side. Put them two screws in, or nuts, real quick. That one on. I'll put some good one on these ones. elbows on there, and I'm going to jack it up a little bit higher. It's just boom. She's holding it up. She's on now. Grab my ratchet. Alrighty tighty. There's my, there it is, extension. You can see I didn't use any power tools on this job. I could have, but in my garage. There's no heat, and it was -1 degrees out this morning. So I'm in my dad's garage right now, using it. Got a little electric heater. It's about 40-45 degrees in here. Oh, you can't see my breath, so that's about right. Something on there. Okay, use a depot socket to tighten it all the way down. I'll do that in a minute. I'm just using this. Okay, I'm going to put around here. Nuts a little chewed up, so I'm using this wrench. Good. Putting it back together? Well, just about done. I gotta just tighten everything up. That's what I'm doing right now. I'll be done in about 20 minutes, I'm gonna say. Yeah, see these nuts like this that was all tore up? I couldn't even get a socket on it. Boom. This side's done. All you do is tighten these two. And this side is done. Ladies and gentlemen. Good and tight. I like it. Good and tight. One down. Let's go ahead and lower this jack down and see what happens.
if the whole car drops or not. I doubt it. It should be held right up there. Look at that. Beautiful. Comes with a tie run in. It's not what they're calling this type of vehicle. It's a control arm. But it's kind of like a tie rod end. Probably put a little pressure on the bottom of it to keep it from spinning while I tighten the nut down. Tight. Let me let her down. Okay, and that's how you do it. All we gotta do is put the tires back on, jack her up, pull the jack stands out, drop her down, take her for a spin, see how she works. Okay, jack stands are out, everything's out. It's all put back together, everything's tightened, oiled, greased. I'm gonna lower her down now. There she goes. There she go. Everything looks good. Nice clean, better than it was before.